Coming up, I've got a new top 10 list, plus more viewer favorites, so stay tuned. So in today's episode, I have a top 1 viewer list, I have a top 10 viewer list, and then the main event is my top 10 favorite U.S. 19th century stamps. But before we get started, let me ask you if you would just take a moment to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the bell icon to be notified of future episodes as they go up. And you can share your own favorites in the comments below, or if you'd like to see them featured in a future video, go ahead and email me at tedtalkstamps@gmail.com, and I'll make up the list for you. You don't even have to send the pictures. I'll find them. I'll steal them. But I promise, all the pictures I borrow off of the net, I put back when I'm done with them. So, jumping right in, we start with this one from Aden Tan. This is the 1964 Malaysian state of Sabah, Scott numbers 1 through 16. And these are the North Borneo set from 1961, overprinted for Sabah. And who could resist these fuzzy faces? Now moving along to a top 10 list contributed by Wayne Chen. Now, if you're not familiar with Wayne, he is a photographer who took the original photograph in which the new Czechoslovakia birthday stamp was based on. And Wayne's top 10 list is all United States stamps. And coming in at number 10 is Scott number 4739, showing the interior of Grand Central Terminal in New York City. Coming in at number 9 is the $9.95 moon landing stamp, Scott number 2842. And at number 8 is everybody's favorite beagle, Snoopy, Scott number 3507. Number 7 on Wayne's list is also one of my favorite stamps, a Czechoslovakia engraving of Princess Grace Kelly, Scott number 2749. At number 6 is this 3-cent stamp from 1954, Scott number 1029, issued in honor of the 200th anniversary of Columbia University. At number 5, part of an American architecture series from the 80s, a beautiful engraved set. This one showing some Frank Lloyd Wright architecture, Falling Water. This is Scott number 2019. At number 4 is this stamp from 1942, Scott number 906, picturing President Abraham Lincoln and the Chinese resistance leader Sun Yat-sen. At number 3 from 1927, we have this airmail stamp, Scott C10, depicting Charles Lindbergh's Spirit of St. Louis. And at number 2, we go back to the beginnings of U.S. postage with Scott number 2 from 1847, the 10-cent George Washington. Now you might have noticed that we haven't seen one particular stamp that almost invariably shows up on U.S. collectors' favorites list. And that's the Cattle in a Storm from the Trans-Mississippi issue. So maybe that's number 1? Ha! Guess again. Number 1 on Wayne's list is the Inverted Jenny of 1918, Scott C3A. We don't need no stinking cows. So there we go. Quite an eclectic mix of stamps there. And a really nice list. And now we come to the main event. My favorite top 10 stamps of the U.S. for the 19th century. Maybe we'll see that cow in a snowstorm, huh? Maybe not. Maybe. And just a quick reminder for all you dealers out there, If you're interested in making the internet a safer place for collectors, consider joining the Internet Philatelic Dealers Association. I've got the link in the description below. Now jump right into my list. Coming in at number 10 is a stamp from the Trans-Mississippi issue. But is it a cow building a snowman? Nope, it is number 291, a gold prospector. At number 9 is a stamp that gives off British vibes to me, and I think it's pretty cool. Number 244 from the Columbian series in 1893, showing Columbus and Queen Isabella. And at number 8 is another Columbian, number 233, showing Columbus's fleet. The blue nose ain't got nothing on us. At number 7 is Scott number 113 from 1869, showing a post rider on his horse about to belly flop. And actually what I didn't realize when I compiled my list was that it's basically in reverse chronological order. The older the stamps, the higher up on my list it went, except for number 3, which we'll come to soon enough. At number 6 is from the same series as the previous one, the post rider on his belly flopping horse. This is a locomotive from 1869. At number 5, a very elegant and classic design showing Abraham Lincoln, Scott number 77 from 1866. And at number 4, we have General George Washington, looking sharp in his military uniform, Scott number 39 from 1860. At number 3 is number 73 from 1863, and it's Andrew Jackson, nicknamed the Blackjack. This stamp is noted for Andrew Jackson having such a big fat head, which is rather fitting, I guess, for him. Coming down to the nitty-gritty, number 2 is Scott number 12 from 1856, showing Thomas Jefferson in a very elegant design reminiscent of a banknote. Now fanfare for number 1. We're looking for a cow building a snowman. Sorry, it's Scott number 1 from 1847. And it depicts my favorite statesman from our country's founding, Benjamin Franklin. So there we have it, my top 10 U.S. stamps of the 19th century. This has been a long series. I have one list to go, and that will be my top 10 worldwide stamps of the 19th century. And that will come up in the next video. I hope you'll join me then. Until then, this is Ted the Talking Stamp Collector, wishing you all happy stamping.